In this video I'm chatting all about my plans for the upcoming Frocktails in April, so if you'd like to know what I'm going to be making then keep watching. Hi everyone and welcome back to my vlog. This is Susie from Threadquarters. Thanks so much for joining me again today. Now I know I said in the intro that I'll be revealing what I'm going to be making for Frocktails, but I'm still very much trying to decide, so maybe you can help me out. I really hope so. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this year Belfast is finally getting its very own Frocktails. So Frocktails is essentially an opportunity for people who sew or don't sew to get together and maybe make something to wear for the night, just go out for a few drinks, and it's a social event basically. It's just a really fun social event where you can dress up as much as you like or as little as you like. People are bringing their friends and their family, as in maybe, I don't know if any husbands are coming, maybe. Let me know. Or mums and sisters and friends. They don't have to actually have made anything to go, you know, it's not like you're not allowed in if you haven't made your dress. But it does give dressmakers the opportunity to make something frivolous, which maybe in your day-to-day life you don't normally get the opportunity to do. So with that in mind, I have been thinking, what am I going to wear? What am I going to make? Now I have made a few things that I potentially could wear and would be very happy wearing. These trousers, this whole outfit that I made for my birthday 2 years ago, and I mean I absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my favourite sort of bit more out there makes. I could wear that, or I could wear this spectacular sequined number that you guys might remember. I did a vlog sharing all about those two makes, so if you missed that, there'll be a link in the description box down below. And also the dress that I made for the wedding I went to last year as well, that could be a contender too. Again, I've got a vlog for that one down below if you want to know more about that one. Or I could make something brand new. So you can probably tell what I'm leaning towards. Now I had a few different ideas of what I was wanting to make, but I am so indecisive and I've just been toing and froing about things like that, and I've been looking online and I've been trying to find some fabric that really spoke to me, and I thought maybe the fabric would help lead my decision, and I just wasn't really seeing anything online that was doing that for me. Plus I don't really want to spend lots of money on something that maybe I'm not going to wear again. That's a whole other story actually. I've been in two minds about whether to make something just a little bit more sensible, but nice, something chic that I can wear on lots of different occasions. Obviously a lot more sensible. Or all out there, crazy, let's just have a lot of fun. And you know, sometimes it's nice to have the opportunity to make something like that. So I still haven't decided about that aspect of it. But definitely I thought I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. And then of course, what have I got in my stash? So I don't have a lot of formal or extravagant fabric in my stash, to be honest. I mean, anything that I buy and don't sew up straight away is more of the sensible variety, maybe everyday variety perhaps. However, I remembered one night lying in bed when I was thinking about what I should make, I remembered a stunning fabric that I have had in my stash since I did a business trip to Croatia, and I just happened to find a fabric shop while I was there, and I went in and they had a whole wall of every colour silk dupion you could imagine. And I'm such a sucker for dupion, I really am. And then I saw this particular one and I had to have it. basically I had to get some. And I mean, I have now had this in my stash for, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years, maybe something like that. I've just been too scared to actually commit to making something, and I'm now of the opinion, stop saving that fabric and let's just get it sewn up, you know? It's much better sewn up than just sitting in your, well, a drawer for my case. So I will show you what this. So it's bright, it's red. It is the most perfect shade of red, in my opinion. Like it's definitely my color. Anyway, I love it, and I think I have 2 meters of it, and look at the way the light catches it. It's just the most beautifully glorious, wonderful fabric. I just look at that, all the crinkles and creases, and oh, I love it so much. Right, okay, this video can't just be all about me holding up this fabric, can it? Anyway, so I thought maybe I should bite the bullet and use that fabric. I have it in my stash. Wouldn't it be much better to shop my stash than buy some more fabric? I should tell myself that all the time. But as for what to make, I do sort of feel like a red dress in this would be stunning. Now I do only have 2 meters, I think. I haven't checked, but I do think it's 2 meters. So, you know, I'm limited to what I can make with it. But I sort of feel like a full-on dress in this is a bit Christmassy. I don't know, is that a silly thought? I do sort of feel it's a bit Christmassy, but then I was thinking, well, then I can wear it again in Christmas. And then I was like, well, maybe a skirt, a big full skirt in this with an interesting top would be nice. And I'm all for bright colours and you know, things that make a bit of a statement. And again, shopping my stash, I found this. It's just a pink satin that I've had in my stash. There's a shiny side and a matte side. I much prefer the matte side, and I personally love pink and red together. So currently I'm working on an idea of a big red skirt and a simpler fuchsia pink top of some description. Now if you saw that picture, I'll put it up again, of my paper bag trousers, that top, I actually drafted that myself, and I really like it. I think it's a very flattering shape on me, you know, the length of the sleeves. I don't like having the tops of my arms exposed, so just covering that bit up is what I like. I like that slash neck and, you know, just the drapiness of the fabric. It works well, and I do think that this fabric would work really well like that as well. So I'm thinking maybe that top, and then the skirt, I think I'm just going to draft it. I'm thinking big box pleats, a really wide waistband, just to sort of knit me in at the waist and really accentuate, because if it's going to be a big skirt, I think I need to have quite a defined waist, just to balance that out. So quite a big waistband. I'm thinking maybe let's get some pleating on the waistband, sort of almost like a cummerbund style, and then really large, as big as my fabric will allow me, box pleats at the front and the back. And then length is what I'm currently working on at the moment. I've got ideas of, I don't think above my knee. I think it would be more elegant longer. So at the moment I'm thinking like midi length, but I'm also toying with the idea of maybe slightly dropped at the back. What do you guys think? So I'm going to put up some pictures while I'm talking. I've probably already started doing this, of some of my inspirational images that I've just found on Pinterest. I'll put a link to my Frocktails Pinterest board, so if you want to find those links yourself, you can go ahead and click on that link in the description box. I was saying I was going to just draft the skirt myself, but I do have this pattern in my stash. It is the by hand London Flora dress, and one of the options is a high-low skirt. So I'll come up close so you can see it's this one here, and at the back you can see this version here. Just ignore the top part. I would be just making a skirt, and so there is that option, except this is basically like a pleated circle skirt, and I'm not sure, I haven't checked yet, if my fabric would be wide enough to do this style. Also, looking at the hashtag, that is quite short, so again I would need to lengthen that, and then again, because it's a circle skirt, that's even more width required. I would maybe have to panel it, and then I'm just sort of thinking maybe it's just not worth it, all that extra work that I would have to do. So I'm thinking just pleat, large box pleats. Or if you know of a pattern that might be along the lines of the pictures I've been putting up, then please do suggest them down below. I'd be really appreciative of hearing your suggestions. Or if you have like some wild card ideas of what you think would work nicely with that fabric, then please do tell me. If I do make this skirt, I really would like to get that volume. So do I get one of those tulle petticoats? I'm not gonna make one. No, I've got enough stuff to do, so I could just buy one. Would that work for a box pleated skirt, or is that more for a circle skirt? I don't really know, because I don't know anything about wearing petticoats and all that kind of stuff. So if you do know, then please let me know. But I would love to have that drama of all the volume. Now, Dupion does definitely have sort of that weightlessness of just sort of staying out there, but you know, it could also just come down again, so I would like something to help it with that. I have been spending quite a bit of time in front of my bedroom window, draping this and pink over me an awful lot. So if any of my neighbours have been looking in my window and wondering what the heck is she doing, that's what it was. So I know we all do that. We all do that, don't we? So, yeah. What do I need to... I have just a very simple, thin lining, you know, classic lining fabric for this. Maybe... I'm actually wondering if I should get some really thick, like, Duchess satin to line it with, to give it that extra volume. Is that a bit excessive? I think maybe. I don't know. I've got lots of different ideas going on in my head, so very welcome to hear your suggestions or inputs. Again, as I say, I've had like a little project bag for about 5 years of this fabric with various pieces in it. So I also have this pink, because I have always loved red and pink together, by the way. It's not everyone's thing, and that's okay. That's okay if you don't like red and pink together. I love it, okay? And this little lace that I was going to put on the lining. The lining would be red and then have this fun little pink lace. I thought it'd be quite nice. I have a large red zip, but it's a dress length, so I don't think I'll be using that. I'll keep that. I'll get something else. I think I'm going to try and just do some couture elements in this, in that I think a hand pick zip. I love a hand pick zip. So anytime I do like a formal wear, I always go to hand pick zip. I just think it is very nice. So I think I'll be doing that. As I say, I feel like this lace is maybe a bit too delicate. I might get another lace that's a bit, this isn't actually the same shade, you probably can't see that on the screen. So I might try and get a shade of pink that matches this, because this is slightly, there's nearly like a purple element to this actually in this shade. So I might try and get a lace that matches this, and then there would be that fun pop of purpley pink lace underneath my skirt. Again, if I were to have the tulle underneath, maybe that could be a fun colour. I don't want to add another colour to it. I have a really awesome pair of shoes that will go really well with this outfit, so I'm sorted there, which is brilliant. I don't have to spend money on that. I don't have a bag, so I don't know if I'll be bothered making a bag. I don't know. Maybe something for my hair. Thinking about that too, and just be a lot of fun. My only concern is this is quite an out there outfit, and I was going to be getting the train into Belfast, and I just don't know if I have the confidence to travel in the train in that outfit. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know, maybe I should just do it. I'll have a glass of wine and go, ha! I look fabulous, let's go. If you live near enough to be able to join us in Frocktails, I know there are still tickets available. It's on the 4th of April in Belfast. I will put a link in the description box for all the information and all the details if you fancy getting a ticket and joining us, and then you can come and say hello to me because I would love to meet you. That would be amazing. As for what I am wearing today, I have a black and white ponte toaster sweater on, going for the French vibes today. If you'd like to know more about this make, I will put the link in the description box for the video where I give a review of it. This is just a quick little vlog this week. I had planned for something else on the channel, but I ran out of time. So I just thought I would quickly pop on and tell you what I was thinking about making for Frocktails. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get the chat going down below, and let me know if you're going to Frocktails, what are you wearing? What are you planning to make? Or maybe you're keeping it a surprise. That would be fun too. And I can't wait to see. I am pretty nervous about making this, about cutting into this red fabric, so can you tell? If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, it is all about sewing, everything to do with dressmaking, tutorials and sew-alongs, as well as chatty vlogs like this and show and tell of everything I've been making, or plans like this one of what I will be making. If you like that sort of thing and you would like to subscribe, that would be amazing. And if you would like, you could click the notification bell and then you will be notified of when another video goes up. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!